is Christiaan Zwanikken, and I'm a kinetic artist, or I make sculptures that move, but are actually 3D sculptures, so real materials. I had a sculpture training in Amsterdam, in sculpture and drawing, and during my studies I also trained myself as a programmer, so software programmer, and a lot of mechanical skills, because I think I needed that to produce the work I was looking for, or seeing artworks that have an element of time, that actually move in time. But I also thought it would be interesting, because what I really like about art is that it doesn't have a beginning and an end. So what I tried to do in the program is make a kind of random movements that don't really have a beginning or an end. And I used a lot of skeletal elements from real animals. And so I don't really want to make robots, but more look for a behavior in the piece. So actually give them a behavior. What I do is just bring two worlds together, and that's disturbing. But it's funny how it works, because it's not such a complicated act actually to do. Just bring the two worlds together, and then you get all these conflicts between the two, and we all know about them. Well, the skeletal parts are very interesting. I think if you actually should just hold one in your hands and see how actually it is all formed by life, and that was always fascinating me, to have this material that's so obvious, created by life, and there's all this flowing life form still in it. Of course, the life is out of the material, but you can still see the imprint of life, and that was always a kind of element I thought was so beautiful to merge that with technology. And in a way it's a statement about how we getting more distant from nature, and technology is taking over. Well, the element of timing, so the element of surprise, is very important. So that's what I tried to create in the programming and the building of the machines, that there's this elements of surprise, and during the surprise I think the brain opens up a little bit for other ideas. Yes, I live in a natural preserve as much as I can, and because I really need nature as an inspiration, and to see all the behavior around me, and actually see the whole process of life, and how things relate to each other in nature, and bring some of those elements back also in the technological world. But I think it's art, so it's more on a metaphysical level. It's not design, or it's not inventions. They're still artworks, and so it's just trying to communicate some ideas about how we could possibly live, have the two worlds, so the natural world and our technological world together. But obviously there are some dark sides to it as well, and they are obvious in my work. So Jared Elterman is a friend of mine. He's a filmmaker. He made a film about the place where I make the work, and about the background of the monastery where I live. And the film is doing really well at documentary film festivals at the moment. And so we had the chance to travel the work and the film to some venues in the UK and now in the States. So we had an evening at the Rooftop Films in New York, and now here in Philadelphia.